Alright, I'm not good at intro, so we're just gonna do this real quick. Welcome back to the Life and Death playthrough. This is gonna be sick. We're on Firecat Alley today. Yeah, let's go fuck some shit up.
Woohoo! Thankfully, the first arc Spiral is still free to play.
Yep.
I know this man still has to talk a little bit. I ended up talking at the end of the last video. Which, awkwardly enough, I know I ended up, apologies about the two-parter because of my own game crashing. That was honestly a little awkward. I even hate it. Alright, there we go.
Yeah. I love how these guys still haven't loaded in yet, so I'm just... Oh, that. Never mind. They are golems. Righto.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I gotta wait a turn.
Well, you don't have an imp or anything?
I already used my imp.
Okay.
I mean, I could have healed myself, too. But...
I mean, what makes you think an imp is just gonna one-shot that guy?
I used it just because I figured you'd Dark Sprite him the same turn.
I don't use Dark Sprite anymore. That's Malistair's thing, not mine.
Malistair's thing or Rattlebolton's thing?
Malistair. It's infamous. The Malistair Dark Sprite.
Mm-hmm. Ow. My health. My precious health.
It just went bye-bye.
Just like that money.
What money?
The leprechaun gold.
Really? Okay, yeah.
It all started when the Fire Elves were rehearsing the song Recollection from Firecats, the musical. Everything was going fine. Then another.
This guy reminds me of that one really spastic child from Sam and Max Save the World.
Part of the issue, I'm pretty
kid.
sure part of the reason why they changed a lot of the dialogue in the end is also partial to the fact of when they fired half the teams.
Yeah, true. I wouldn't be surprised that
So they had to hire a lot more newer voice actors for the characters and change the quest lines entirely. I mean, the one nice thing about it is the fact that it was getting old, so they decided to make something new out of it. And that's probably one thing that's nice about KingsIsle compared to other game companies is they want to make sure it's at least a little fresh.
What?
They've only done it for this world. And these 3 lanes specifically.
I mean, if you expect KingsIsle to do more than that, I don't know what's wrong with... Something's wrong with you.
Also, I've been messing around with the Arc Mastery stuff a little bit on my other characters. Not on this. But I think that it was a good change. It was slightly welcome. I just dislike the fact that it completely ruins the early game characters. Pre-Celestia, if you will.
Hmm.
So from Dragonspire and below. Especially for the spirit schools, mainly. Well, life and death, if you will. Between Ratatoskr, Spin, and Deer Knight. By the time we can even try to farm those spells ourselves, or craft them, it'll be completely useless.
I mean, I'll still want Deer Knight for myself, regardless.
The same with Ratatoskr Spin. It's just the fact of we won't be able to craft them until we get to Zafaria. We won't be able to farm them until we get... Well, I can farm Ratatoskr Spin in Grizzleheim as soon as we get there. However, I won't be able to cast the spell until we at least get to Celestia. Because of Archmage Arc Mastery.
Right.
So, for you, it doesn't really matter that much, since... Anyway, but, the issue therein lies is we won't be able to cast them until we already basically have our 50 or 48 spells, which will be the 7-pip AoEs.
Yep.
And for the most part, by that point, the enemies will be having too much health for those spells to actually kill. For the most part. Like, I think the early on and most of the mobs in Celestia have around no more than 1,000 HP.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Deer Knight and Ratatoskr Spin would be helpful there, but there's still the fact that, yeah, it can't use them early game. Let alone we can't get them... He can't get his Deer Knight for a long time.
Oh well, it is what it is. I'm not too fussed.
I still haven't... I don't think I've went to get Treant yet. I don't think I even have access to Treant yet.
It's level 12.
Yeah. Because I have access to Unicorn, which is my level 3 spell that when you get this spell.
Yep.
Which is weird, because Banshee was available from just training, while Unicorn is... Well, Unicorn is not able to be trained.
Until you get to the Arcanum.
Yeah, no, even Arcanum, you can't train Unicorn.
I'm sure you
Nope.
can.
Nope.
Huh. Okay. Shows you what I know, I guess.
The only... even, like, up to in life, you can't train any of the heals aside from...
Oh, that's right.
Satyr.
You can train Tree and Forest Lord
Uh-huh.
at the Arcanum. Right. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now.
All the 7-pip AoE hits. And then a little bit more.
Yeah, seeing as I'm playing Death, I don't even know what I put my training points into, really. After Tower Shield, I mean, like... I haven't thought
Spirit
that
Blade.
far. No, like, you know how people usually go down the life or death tree?
Mm-hmm. There's really no point as a Death Wizard, honestly. I mean, you could go down the life tree for, like, the solo quest, but, like, there's really no point. Especially since you have Sacrifice and other spells. It would just allow you to be able to heal yourself without having to consume your blades.
That is true. Although, sacrifices moon damage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They changed that to moon damage rather than death damage. But I was pretty sure that Death Blade still buff it up. Like,
No.
get consumed.
No.
Well, your Dark Pact does.
Well, yeah, because it's a global blade.
Mm-hmm. One moment. Someone did something, and I have to follow along. Okay.
What was that exactly?
Just a minor thing I fell into.
Alright then.
Yeah, no, I don't have access to Trant. I just Unicorn. Hey, cool! I'm in the ground!
Lovely. That is absolutely fantastic.
Like, I don't know if you can see this, but the sigil underneath me is underneath the vent.
Nah, I can't see it on my end. But my power pip chance is so good.
I know, right?
It must mean I'm main character or something. Like, I don't know. Like, because I'm just overpowered.
The weird thing is 10% pip chance. What is it from? I guess they changed it to where you actually start getting pip chance earlier than normal? Oh, no, you started at level 10. That's right.
Yeah, you start at 10% and then you go up from there.
You start at level 10 for 10% and then you go up from there.
Which is exactly what I just said. But yeah.
Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I do remember, I'm actually very thankful to the edits you made back in episode 1 regarding the minor blessing stuff.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
That was episode 2, but yeah.
That was episode 2 for you? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's right. I didn't make you edit my episode 2 because you were in a funk.
Yeah, you just were like, whatever.
I'm not going to pressure you into doing something that you stated was a bit of a nuisance.
I mean, it wasn't that. It's just that if I'm editing the same video twice, it may as well be one collective thing, like that other project we're working on that we're not spilling yet.
Yup, which I'm waiting for you to decide when to go and do that. You kind of backed out on me the other time when we were going to.
I just haven't had time. It's been a very busy month, hence why uploads are kind of shit at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, when was the last episode up? On like the 8th or something? Or something like that.
It was pretty much 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been long overdue.
And not to mention, we were planning to record last week, but again, the funk he was in.
Yeah, things just got a bit hectic, yeah?
Mm-hmm. But it's understandable.
I don't care much for this dialogue, to be honest.
I like the new story, but I don't like it at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it's Wizard City. It's just generic and boring.
Yep. Wait.
The later worlds are much more interesting.
Not to mention the later worlds are stuff that you haven't really seen that much either.
Like, past the first half of Avalon, anyway.
Yes. Which also, I would love to be able to start those, going through that with you again very soon, but we don't want to pay $20 a month.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to it eventually on this playthrough.
Eventually, yes.
It might take a while, but we'll get there.
It's still just the fact that we kind of only play this like once every 2 weeks, honestly. If that.
I mean, to be fair, I am an advocate for recording in advance, but you didn't gel with it, so...
I mean, I told you that I'm fine with the other plans to be done that way. This one, and there's also the fact of recording in advance, kind of rough when you also want to edit it and then it take a while.
But just having enough content to put out so
yeah,
you don't get stuck behind like we have been the last month and a half.
I mean, that's also mainly been because of the funk you've been in, honestly. And I'm sorry for pointing fingers. I really should stop doing that. Also, I'm in fight with the rotting fodder right now in the dark cave.
Yeah, you probably should, or else I might have to chop them off too. Teehee.
Teehee?
No.
You started it.
No. I want to drink bleach.
And you ran past the fight.
Hopefully. There's too much cringe in that battle circle over there, so I'm just gonna chill here for this one fight.
Wow. And you were the one who started the cringe, too.
No comment. Yeah, Crocotopia is going to be much more fun than this world, that's for sure.
Yep, the enemies having higher health, more enemies joining per combat, us not having an AoE to use against them.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Absolutely.
And then when we do Tomb of the Beguiled, oh boy. Gonna get completely destroyed, but you know, it is what it is.
So I will be honest about something that I always forget. Tomb of the Charmed and Tomb of the Beguiled are two different dungeons, right?
Yeah, Tomb of the Charmed is the one with all the manders in it, and you gotta kill that guy.
I always remember them as the same dungeon for some reason.
I mean, because I guess they kind of mean the same thing. Because Beguile basically works as a charm anyway.
Yeah. Which, speaking of which, I went through Tomb of the Charmed not too long ago.
On your balance, yeah?
Yeah. My casual balance that I've been playing and farming up spellements since I just found out how to actually get them consistently.
Fair enough.
Which I'm very happy for.
I'm hoping Alicane drops me some good
He
stuff
will.
for my Ice Wizard that I haven't played on since I made it.
Your permadeath solo ice, or... Yeah, no? Would it be the solo ice?
Because I made an ice before, because we were going to do ice and fire originally, I think.
Yes,
then,
as permadeath.
yeah, that's the plan anyway.
Which, actually, I just realized, I kind of spilled the beans.
Yeah, you spilled the beans, but oh
Oh, well.
well, it is what it is.
We might as well start talking about that series.
Yeah, may as well.
So, pretty much, permadeath is as it would sound. We quest through the spiral as much as possible, and doesn't matter if we get healed in the fight or not. If we die in any combat, we delete the characters. And then the other person can go on further until they die.
Yeah, fucking low-key inspired by Hey It's Max, if any of you watching have watched his permadeath series, that is where I got the idea from.
And there's a few rules we have in place ourselves, which is pretty much fair enough as it is. No teleporting to other zones. No enchant treasure cards at all.
No crown shop either, unless it's stuff you can buy with gold.
Yup.
And no items from other characters at all. So if it's gonna be permadeath, it's gotta be actually hard. Can't just ease.
And also, we are not allowed to work on pets on those characters until we reach Dragonspire as well. Just like we stated for these characters, honestly.
Yeah, it's going to be a pain in the ass, but it's not that bad.
I mean, it's kind of more of a pain for Kazu-sensei here because of the fact that he hasn't really ever worked on pets before.
Yeah, I haven't.
Unlike
you're
me.
gonna have to take care of Gravewind over there.
Yeah, I know.
I have no prism yet, so.
I know. All it's gonna boil down to is me just saving a lot of pips because, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get rid of this guy at least. Wow, bro. The imp. The classic.
Man, at least he's not summoning a simp. I'd much rather get hit by an imp. I'll take my leave now.
Yeah, let the door hit you on the way out. Yeah, that was cringe. Oh well. Yeah. Let's see what I can do here. Probably fuck all, but yeah, it's probably gonna do like half damage, maybe less.
Alright, I got myself a cup of water at least.
Ah man, the good old scarab.
Yep. Also, another thing. The Arc Mastery actually would be coming in handy for later on for us as well. Regarding spellements on early school spells. Like the Snow Serpent, for example, under the Ice School. It will give us a Absorb Shield.
Right.
Part of the Scarab, or the Ice Beetle, gives us a Tower Shield with casting it.
Yeah, it would work in our favor quite a bit.
Leprechaun, depending on which path you can go down to, gives you a healing over time.
Or it just gives flat damage, right?
Mm-hmm. 195, nice damage. I mean, considering it's a 300 damage spell you just used.
Yeah, it's not my best display, but
Against the death enemy, it was pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't actually, Oh, that's right. It's not here. It's over by Alacane Swift Arrow's building. The Fire Globe Theater.
Yeah, the book, I'm guessing.
No, the Smith.
Oh, yeah. It's over there.
I also just opened a silver quest, or silver chest.
Silver quest, I love it.
Yeah, didn't you know there are these new quests that involve chests that you can get fantastic rewards from? I.e., most of the time, spellements and shocked keys.
Oh, great.
Although the spellements usually are not for your own school that they grant.
Yeah, like I got a firecat one in the last episode. That's kind of.
And just like I got a scorpion one from right here.
I mean, at least you can use that.
Not on this character.
Yeah, but on a different character, you could totally use that.
But part of the thing is we're not trading off these characters or on them.
So I know we mentioned not trading on, but
I personally restricted the shared bank in general. On my end.
Okay. Okay, that's your deal then. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do.
Gloriel Krendel in Old Town. Or
I'm going to the Smith first.
yeah. I also accepted that one dude's side quest, recovering the ring,
Oh yeah, okay, great.
to defeat the haunted minion in Firecat Alley. Just thought I'd mention. I did mean to accept that Firecat quest from the Dark Cave entrance, but I forgot to. I'll be honest. It's on the other side.
Yep, I see that. Yoink.
Which, I'm actually heading over there right now. To grab that one quest. Because it's a decent amount of XP, and it's a cute quest. Cute little quest. I'm pretty sure you grabbed it already.
No, I didn't.
Okay. You want to grab the crazy firecat lady's quest, Eleanor
Yeah,
Abernathy?
where is that?
I'm at it right now. It's right in front of the dark cave entrance.
Right. Yeah, because I didn't even know this was a...
It's a new quest they added after changing the
Right.
quest lines itself.
Why are all the fucking voice actors here so psycho? They're also unhinged.
I mean, part of it is the fact that, you know, Merle Ambrose is also kind of a psycho. He kidnapped us.
Yeah. Okay, and Headmaster Ambrose, the master human trafficker.
Trafficking humans across dimensions and worlds.
It's like, yes, this one will do nicely. Let's take this one.
I am gonna be absolutely not surprised by that joke alone getting us copyrighted. Or striked. Not copyrighted,
Yeah.
striked.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me either, to be honest. And with how politically correct the world is today, it wouldn't surprise me.
I'd be more surprised not to get a strike from that comment.
Yeah. I mean, to the higher-ups in the YouTube world, we're just a bunch of nobodies, so I don't think it will matter.
Maybe, maybe not. I mean, there is a lot of game content that just gets copyright claimed and muted anyway. Even though it ends up being taking a bit for them to even do that. Which I can say for certain on a few of my videos that it has happened.
Yeah,
Which is... I'm not surprised when it's the music it goes to, but when it's the audio, like the actual audio, like voice lines, that surprises me.
Yeah, that's just a dick move, to be honest.
And they wait until it's been up for at least a week to even do it.
Yeah, so they don't even let you know right away that, hey, this is not within our policy, blah, blah, blah. Which at that point means you'll either have to cancel it or just ad-lib the dialogue.
Now, thankfully, all of the videos that I've uploaded that have gotten a copyright claim, they haven't requested it being taken down. They haven't stated I needed to do any action for it. Mainly because it's not monetized at all to begin with.
Yeah.
But there's also the fact that it can't be monetized now at all either. So it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, but at least those particular videos.
And the worst part is, it's gaming videos that I have purchased the game of.
Yeah, so essentially you should have the right to record it and do what you want with it.
Yep.
As long as you're not selling illegal copies on the black market.
Obviously, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, I would. Like it.
He totally would,
Yeah.
guys. He totally would.
What do you mean, bruv? I would never do that. You really think me, like myself, would do such a thing? Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's right. You wouldn't do that. Your body's too small for that. You being a Kiwi and all.
I'm gonna go kill myself now.
Don't do that. I don't support that. None of us support that.
I feel absolutely violated, but alright.
Oh no, the 5th kitty collar.
Oh no.
The 5th kitty is missing.
The pussy is on the prowl. Oh no. I love that silence, it's great.
It's just I don't know how to respond to it. I'll be honest. I don't know how to respond to it.
I mean, if it happened in real life, you wouldn't know how to respond to it either, would you?
No, honestly not.
Yeah. Moving on.
Indeed.
Yeah, I feel like they've changed this street, like,
The layout?
completely.
No.
Like, the way the quests work, like,
A little bit.
it's practically completely different.
Oh, yeah. They did change the models for the Fire Elf Pathfinders, though. They used to be
Like,
taller.
like, the quest lines, massively different. And there's new quest people
A bit, yeah.
all around.
Like, the order of operations is slightly different. The enemies you actually have to fight and collect from are slightly, ever so slightly, minorly different. You still have to do slight orders, like, defeat the Fire Elves and then collect the obsidian from the Magma Men, and then I don't think you have to fight the Skeletal Warriors anymore, though. Collect the bones from the Skeletal Warriors like you used to.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm just gonna go for that ring, since I'm here.
The ring?
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
side quest.
I'm gonna teleport back to you after talking to Eleanor Abernathy. This is awkward.
What, you go into a fight?
No.
You took the next side quest?
No.
What did you do then?
It's nothing I did, it's what the game's doing.
Did it crash again?
No. So, for the first two dialogue boxes of turning the quest in, you can't skip the dialogue. You actually have to listen to everything she's saying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Have fun. Have fun with the awkwardness of her smooching her kittens.
I don't think I like the sound of that very much.
I absolutely hate it when you can't skip the dialogue, even if it's first time going through to listen to anything. Personally, I don't like listening to side quests. Normally, I would listen to main quests, honestly.
Again, with the inspiration for the whole Permadeath series, the guy who gave me the idea, he tells the game's story better than King's Isle does.
Or so you say he does.
Yeah, like if you watch
I'll be honest, I have not watched one of the videos yet. I should. I really should. I've honestly been busy with a lot of other things as well. Haven't been able to watch too many YouTube videos as of late. I am going to be waiting at Bernice and Larry House, the next part of the Abernathy quest line.
Okay, these firecats remind me of Scarlet from Blade Dance and the Elementalists, if you've seen that
Yes.
anime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm only like 4 episodes in, but
I
fucking
finished it 3 times over already.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're enjoying that so far, there's another anime you should check out that's new this season. Oh, an ice boss. It is called the Iceblade Sorcerer will rule the world. Yeah, Iceblade Sorcerer will rule the world.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I'm gonna
Um,
start watching that.
yeah, you should. It's not to the nice degree that the Elementalist Dance, whatever it was, I can't remember the name. I know it was just said too, which just sucks. Do you just want to attack? Or do you want to wait one more turn?
I was hoping I'd have a death trap, but I don't. So it's
Because I'm just going to Fire Elf.
okay. I'm just gonna go into a Banshee next round then. Because out of my 9 cards, the 2 I don't draw is my Death Trap and my Ghoul, of course.
Understandable.
At least I don't think I drew my Ghoul.
You probably drew your ghoul.
Oh, I did. Right, okay. Apparently I'm blind.
What else is new? Don't worry, I'm also pretty blind.
I'll give you those 10 points.
Yay!
Yeah,
10 house points to House Wolf!
Yep, don't get cocky, cunt.
I give up.
Larry, you loser! This is why I can't have nice things. Go outside and think about acting.
But
As for you, give Eleanor her fire kitten back.
I mean, why would you even take it in the first place, you fucking bimbo?
I know, right?
Makes no sense.
Indeed. I mean, after all, the kitten obviously knows that you're up to no good. You should have
Man.
solemnly sweared that.
I mean, if you're trying to steal a cat, you're already fucking retarded, because it's like, what's the point?
Dogs are clearly better.
Yeah, they are. I mean, let's say you were dying, right? Would a cat sit there and lay with you as you're dying? Or would a cat actually just run off? The cat would always just run off and fuck off and do its own thing.
Not always.
Right?
Not always.
Yeah.
Just for clarification, not always. Sometimes the
Yeah.
cat would actually finish you faster.
Yeah, but usually a dog would just lay there while you're dying.
Or the dog would try to perform CPR on you.
Yeah, true. Although I've never heard any stories of that happening, but that sounds
I
amazing.
have. I've also seen it happen.
Oh, lovely.
Specifically, they don't do the mouth-to-mouth like you would normally think in CPR.
That just pounce on you, right?
They literally end up nearly breaking your rib cage, jumping on your chest. It is a training to do for service dogs.
Hmm.
They can actually learn how to do that properly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, to be honest.
Hello, young wizard. How can I help you?
That's a misword. I'll grab that. Yoink.
Alrighty. Time to head back. I can't wait until we can get enough gold to actually have that permanent mount.
Yeah, that would be nice. We need 100,000, I think.
No, it's a little less than that. Let's see. Permanent mounts. Let's go ahead and go to the first gold mount that I know of. Not that one, not that one, not that one.
Or it might be like 90,000 or something like that.
I think 95,000 specifically. Bengal Tiger is 90,000, then 85,000 for the Royal Lioness, 90,000 for the Proud Lion, and 50,000 gold for the Chestnut Pony. The Chestnut Pony is the one we'd be able to get the soonest.
Hey, let me look in the bazaar and see if there's a new amulet I might want.
And what's the amulet you're currently using? A Boogeyman's amulet pendant?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm just gonna see if I can find something else.
Fire Elf, Troll, Leprechaun.
I mean, there's a death trap one.
For level 10? Wow.
Yeah. But it's expensive as hell, though.
Yeah, out of our budget range. Accepted the second quest from Shellis, Cold Hard Steel,
Yeah, hold on.
but I'm heading over to Greta for the next part of the witchcraft quest,
Let me just,
and I'll be waiting at Greta for you.
How did it go?
watch me just get ported into a fight.
And Gloria says hello? Oh. Let's just get this done. Go set up the alchemy
Okay, I'm in
over
the...
there.
early parts of the street. Okay.
There we are.
Look.
Now bring me the potion and let me check your work.
Alright.
Wow.
Chalice. Give me the money.
Alright, now we're already on the cure for the Fire Globe Theater, so we can go fight Alicane Swift Arrow whenever we're ready.
Okay. I know, I want to get that sword quest done. Then
Yep.
we'll fight Alicane, see what he drops.
I'll just go ahead and head over to the closest snowman as well.
But we don't have the harpsichord quest.
Nope, that's no longer a thing.
Oh, really? They removed the harpsichord
They
quest?
removed the harpsichord.
Oh, that's ratchet.
Yeah, that's what I meant earlier when I said they changed the order of operations around. They just full on removed a lot of the quests.
To be fair, I do like how you actually have to make the potion.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's just a bit of dialogue, it's a neat,
Yep.
neat touch. Okay, Skeletal Warrior.
Yep. I'm just in fight right now with one. There we go. I mean, I will say this. If you're down to edit this down to 30 minutes, by all means, go for it.
Sure. I don't see why not. I just discarded my blade. That's great.
Oh, good job. Good job. Because, I mean, so far we've been at it for 42 minutes?
Probably. I haven't been keeping track.
Yeah, that's my job.
The spirit of Mukogawa is known to
So after this, we just got Crab Alley and
was forged for
Colossus
Sunken City.
Boulevard.
Colossus Boulevard. True.
Colossus Boulevard before Crab Alley, too. And then
Yeah.
I can actually get my life trap. Because it's locked behind an area, which first requires completing the 3 streets, even though it's a level 10 spell. That's not trained by Melinda Wu.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
I can understand reshuffle at level 20. Don't get me wrong, I can understand that. But life trap? The dispels,
Yeah,
I can understand. But life trap?
I mean, of all things, Life Trap.
Yeah.
And
Also,
then
that leveled me
Worm
up to
Gut-
level 11.
Yeah, Worm Guts.
Yep.
So we're going to Worm Guts or Alicane?
I'm
first?
going to Worm Guts.
Okay.
I want to finish every single side quest that we have grabbed here and then do the main Alicane. Cure the swiftest of arrows. That wasn't very swift.
Yeah, Alicane, Taylor Swift. What's his last name? Swift Arrow. Well, Alicane, Taylor Swift Arrow. There you
Yep.
go. That's his new name.
Totally. Alicane,
I mean-
Taylor Swift, Flaccid Arrow.
I mean, fucking Nick Jonas is in this game, so I feel like a Taylor Swift joke is
I mean, they've already introduced Ariana Grande into this game too.
oh my god.
Technically,
Hold on.
the introduction to Crab Alley was actually when they added in Ariana Grande into the game. She used
Yeah,
to be
I-
what you would save in Crab Alley.
Yeah, I had to ditch the sigil because I saw a silver
yeah,
chest.
I was. I'm aware. I even showed you walking over to it.
We for... And some more time blocks. Give me that. Yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, by the way guys, earlier in this video we mentioned the permadeath series we will be making. I want you guys to comment down below, who do you think's gonna die first? My fire? Or his ice?
Yeah, I'm actually genuinely curious to know who will die first.
Because we're gonna be playing our roles as exactly as we probably should. Ice being the front line, the tank in the first slot, fire being the hitter in the second.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
And the other thing is, when do you think we will die?
I'm thinking we'll come close in Mushu. I feel like we'll probably get hit pretty hard. Or Dragon Spy will probably throw us through the ringer.
I can see Mushu personally, but I think the first closest spot that we will face for that will actually be... Drumroll, please.
Wisteria.
No.
Or Grizzleheim.
No, neither.
Those two.
Mount Olympus.
I would...
Mount Olympus, because you want to do it duo.
yeah.
You don't want to gather a team, which is perfectly fair. And
I've done Mount Olympus solo on a storm at level 30. It's possible.
But yeah, no. I also had gotten Kazu here to agree to an ultimatum. Depending on how close these characters get to death on each of the dungeons, more so Waterworks at level 60, is depending on if we will actually duo it on those characters, or get a natural team.
Man, honestly, if it's permadeath, it should be as hard as possible.
It should, but I'm not wanting it to be impossible, is the thing.
Well, it wouldn't be impossible. You just gotta play smart and not be shit. You just gotta get good. And if you don't think you can do it, then you must not be confident that you could do it.
Because I know for Waterworks, and this is the second boss in Waterworks, first boss in Waterworks, I'm not confident on being able to kill him solo, let alone the possibility of 2 people is pretty slim, especially at exactly level 60, because of the fact of the cheats involved with him. The final boss of that dungeon, them having cycles that we need to go through, and otherwise they remove the traits outside of those cycles, blades or traps. Now granted, if we have AoEs, they do not trigger those cheats on that last fight.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine
then. But yeah, no, Waterworks is one of my concerning factors. I can honestly see us finishing Mount Olympus, but I do think that it's going to be a challenge, like one of the first close calls that we'll have.
Yeah, that's just part of the fun, though.
Mm-hmm. It is. I will fully admit that and agree to that. It is. Also, I decided to turn in the quest from Shellis after we did Fire Globe. You can turn it in now, which is perfectly fair.
Yeah, which I already did. But,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Do that. Yeah.
Dang, this death ring I just got from Bastilla is actually quite good for level 10.
Right.
Sadly, I got nothing else that's good.
Yeah, at least you got a fucking death ring. Unbelievable.
I know, right?
I was still stuck on that 20 health ring that I got from like eons ago. I got like a duplicate of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Honestly, I like your new hat. Totally fits.
But, yeah, it's pretty mean, eh?
Fire for Brittle, the greatest magicians have something to learn. Fire for Brittle, Wizard City must burn.
Fire for Frittle, Wizard City must burn!
Yeah, they definitely changed the voice actor and dialogue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, guess what?
What?
We're on the final boss of Firecat Alley before an hour is up.
Seems legit.
Honestly, I'm gonna request both of us hit Alicane right now, and then you just.
I was just
Banshee.
gonna build up to a massive banshee. But, you know,
Yeah, because I'm. I
just
mean, it's
take out
good.
the magma. It'll be fine.
Meh. Okay. I mean, I know you can kill with the Banshee by yourself. Yeah, true. I mean, you got the two supporty items for your spells.
I got the 2 traps and the blades, so.
The 2
fine.
traps. You've got Hex already? Nice.
No, I don't. Hex is balanced, by the way.
Curse. Sorry,
yeah,
curse.
I've got my trained death trap, and then I got my amulet. I decided to buy it anyway.
yes, okay. That expensive AF death trap amulet.
It was only like 1,500. It wasn't
That's
too
still expensive for us right now, Kazu.
bad. What else am I gonna buy? Like, you can't seriously tell me that there's something better of buying in the bazaar at level 10.
No, there's not.
Because I just got free gear from Gloria Crindle, so I didn't need to buy new armor.
What I was referring to, though, is the amount of gold that it's going to take you to even buy or start hatching later on.
Well, that's not for like 3 worlds away, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's going to take you around the maximum amount of gold you can get 3 times over. At the very least.
I mean, to be fair, in fucking... What am I trying to say? In Mushu and Dragonspire alone, gear sells for like 5 amulets worth per piece of gear. So, it's not gonna matter. Is that the only piece of gear I'm gonna buy until probably one of the healing wands? Or not healing wands, the healing ring and Athame from Asteria. The library stylet and the ring of the fount. I always grab those.
I personally never try to grab those because the Athame I usually use at that time is whatchamacallit, the Heartsteel. I use that honestly until level 56. Just because of how good it is.
You stole the you stole my idea. You stole my idea. Unbelievable.
Stole what idea? Taking the book before the other?
Yeah, I was gonna swap the book before you could. But... Oh well.
Oh well, it just
My
means
luck.
we get to fight this
Really
again. Let alone, we did get spellaments from this, so...
Oh, what did I actually get from that?
Actually, did we? No, we didn't. What the hell?
I didn't.
I
get
feel
anything.
lied to. I feel lied to on the wiki. Or, not really the wiki, the, forums that it was on stating that. Maybe that doesn't even start until Crocotopia, actually. That would actually make sense. That would make a lot more
Just wait, but-
sense.
Yeah, we could get them from Silver Chest, but like,
Maybe Lord Nightshade is the first boss who starts dropping spell elements, actually.
that would probably make a lot of sense, to be honest. Because if anything else dropped them, you'd have some by now.
Oh, I do have some.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Like,
do have
ones
some.
that aren't from Silver Chest, I mean.
Yeah, I have like 2 from non-silver chests.
I have 2, lucky you.
I can even open it up and pinpoint specifically which 2 as soon as I look at them.
Because I know one of them's a ghoul, isn't it?
Should be one of them that I have, yes.
Hmm.
You're only missing 25 health. I'm missing so much more. But I'm gonna see if this will kill. Probably won't. Probably won't do the mid-tier of damage. Nope, it didn't max.
I love that. It's probably not going to do a lot, just does max damage. Oh, yes, I agree.
Probably not going to do a lot. Not even mid-tier.
And
Does
watch me
max.
not even kill him. Oh,
No,
never
no,
mind.
you have a guaranteed chance to kill him, honestly. Yeah, no, I didn't get spell elements from this. Okay,
Yeah, me either.
go get your book. But yeah, no, I had sent Kazu some screenshots of my farming expedition for the last 2 days over 4 hours. 4 hours split between 2 different days.
Yeah, with 4 hours, that was pretty good.
For the amount I got, yeah?
And especially with Sandstorm, you could just knock him out real quick.
Mm-hmm. Specifically, Bloodbat was one of them that I had gotten, and then I had gotten an imp from someone as well. The Scorpion I know I had gotten from a chest.
Yeah, because you opened it up on video.
Mm-hmm.
I only got a firecat from the silver chest, but
Actually, no. I'm pretty sure it's only the Bloodbat I've gotten from a fight in general.
did I really just grab another quest?
Probably. From
Um,
Greta, right?
It's firecats in the bag. I don't know.
That's part of the main quest.
Oh, okay.
If you look at it, it has stars, which signify
Right.
it's a main quest.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then spell quest would have a literal spell icon on the top 2 corners in place of the stars.
So, with Wizard City, we're doing Colossus and Crab Alley before Falgaze and Nightshade, or like...
Preferably, yeah. Also, I would like to do
Okay.
this quest.
She might be listening.
It's a very quick one.
What, is it the quest to go fight,
Melwina across the
and
bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Melwina Might, I think her name is?
Yep.
Something like that?
It's literally an immediate one and done quest.
Fair enough. I do this quest anyway. I haven't done it since... It used to be different, though.
Mm-hmm. You used
someone
to
else-
have to go through a lot of steps for it.
No, it's just easy.
Uh-huh. But yeah, no, I need to go find the post that I had read earlier about the spellaments and send it to you.
Just as I see.
Hmm.
What's so wrong about me not being violent? Come here.
Yeah, I just wish they were more specific about how the spellments work, because it's really confusing.
Okay. I am going to copy this and send it directly to you, because it's not quite on a form or anything. I'm taking care of Melwina, right? Okay, no, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta put a trap there just to have something to do while I draw my ghoul, or anything I can
Do you
use.
have Prism in your deck right now?
No, that's level 12.
Okay, okay. I'm just gonna pass then this turn, real quick. Let's see. This is what I was talking about when I mentioned it
gonna-
earlier.
Yeah, I'm not gonna open it now.
Okay, I can even end up saying it anyway. Spellaments will be found on bosses at the end of each area in the world, and the bosses have a 100% chance of giving you spellaments.
Right.
And this is directly quoted from Kingsisle on their site.
Okay.
World bosses. The first source of world spellaments is from major bosses in each world, beginning with Krokotopia. They do specify that, thankfully.
Right, okay.
So, yeah. If we wanted to
Yeah.
get spellements for our characters, we want to probably start in Krokotopia.
And farm beating Narini or whatever.
That's what I started doing but Beater Narini only drops elemental spellements.
One, what's his name? Is it Akemi Narini or something like that? I say life or death? I think it's death one.
Either way, it would be the boss we would farm for that because he would be a spirit boss.
Yeah, it's in the Palace of Fire.
Which is the second area.
Yeah, which is after, because there's the Royal Hall, then there's
I'd say the specified confusion that is under most spellements situations that we mentioned is the appropriate worlds part. Reading this right now, it states, oh wait, what? To ensure that world spellements are only available to level-appropriate wizards, these drops are badge restricted. To get a spellement dropped in a world, you must have completed the previous world, and you need to have not completed the next world. For example, to get spellements from Marleybone, you must have completed Krokotopia, and you must not have yet completed Mushu.
okay.
So that actually broadens the amount of distance for the completion to gain spellements. So while you're in Marleybone or Mushu, you can still get spellements in Marleybone.
You just can't get the I forgot what the badge is called in Mushu.
Either way, that actually makes it more appropriate and explains it a lot better. So essentially, you can't defeat the Jade Oni in Mushu if you still want to farm for spellements in Marleybone.
Okay, so something just bugged out for me. Apparently, the fight didn't register as completed or something.
What?
It's still saying I have to kill Malvinus, right? So I'm just gonna
Okay,
check
so
the
that's...
real quick.
Yeah, you do that. And then we can fight her again, I guess, and we do something for you.
Where is this piece I need?
Hmm.
Yeah, bonk.
Which also, Kazu is unable to pull up the, thing regarding what I was talking about. But I can, and I will swap to it in a moment. I just need to, kind of, you know, edit a scene real quick. Covering this, because, yeah, no, for both of us, it was very confusing at first.
Yeah, how it works.
And this entire black spot is going to be edited out, obviously. Where the... no, sources. Add. Sure, let's do this. Oh, there we go. Cancel. Sorry about not being on the thing. I'll teleport to you in a moment. I'll take care of the minion right away. But yeah, no. So this part right here specifies where to get the spellements, starting with Krokotopia. Although the weird thing is, World, Wizard City, Crocotopia, Marleybone, Mushu, and Dragonspire. Drop 1. Wizard City 2? Crocotopia, Marleybone... Arc 1 Spellements. Oh, using an ice spell, eh? Picked up a Lost School TC.
Yeah, I went into this thinking I had to do it solo, so I'm like, okay, how am I gonna get around?
And thankfully,
Yeah,
Balance
nice.
Spellements drops from all if, nice. If
Yeah.
you end up playing a balance and wanting to try to farm. Also, I can hit it once if you want to end up getting the final kill after.
I got this OP Thunder Snake, so
Yep.
oh, never mind.
So, if you're playing a balance and wanting to farm for Spellements, really does not matter which boss you farm. Thankfully.
If it's universal.
Yep. However, if you're a Fire, Ice, or Storm, or Life, Death, or Myth, you're gonna have to specifically farm the Spirit School bosses. Alright,
Right.
she's all yours.
Bonk.
And here you go afterwards. But yeah, no. I'm not gonna pay attention at all to the Retriever talents. But yeah, no. All of this is nice. Anyway, back to the game as we're finishing up this fight.
Oh, it's already done, but yeah.
Yeah. I personally like the clarification that they had on the site that I did not actually realize at first. I'll be honest.
Because I never knew how it works, so...
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm going to go talk to Private Quinn now. Who's at the entrance.
Yeah, some of the dialogue is interesting nowadays.
Oh, definitely. This is a bit of a side thing, but I very much wonder how OBS would actually react to trying to dual capture some gameplay.
Elaborate? Like recording two different things.
No. If I had two different accounts open of Wizard101 right now, if I had two different accounts open of Wizard101, how it would react due to the application.
I don't know.
That's just gonna be something I'm gonna test later, but yeah. Oh, and it sounds like my brother has finally gotten dropped off.
It seems like a decent time to wrap up.
Yep. After turning
Yeah,
it
yeah.
into Merle Ambrose. Oh, hey, cool. I just accepted the quest to Private O'Doyle as well. For Colossus Trouble.
Oh yeah, cool.
Anyway, next time we will be tackling Colossus Boulevard, and sorry about that pause. People came in to talk to me. But yeah, hope to see you here next time, and we will be having a blast.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm fighting goblins and shit. It's gonna be mean.
Mm-hmm.